Hey, welcome back everybody. Today is the February 18th, 2023. We're in Northeast Washington State. We're going to hike on the Lake Roosevelt Loop Trail, which is off of the Mellenberger Road, which is off of Highway 20 in Ferry County, Washington. Northeast Washington State. It's a beautiful day. As you can see, it's sunny out. The temperature right now is like 47 degrees, which is flaming hot.
47.
Yes, that's what the car said, 47 degrees. That's what the little thermometer thing said. So this is our first real hiking. Then we did some hiking around a track to kind of rehab my leg from being broken. So a friend of Debbie's told us about this, and we're going to take a little hike. Maybe we'll get some scenic views. Everything I've read about it has been really good but everyone's hiked it in the spring. So I have not seen any reviews for people hiking it in the winter. And as you can see, there's still snow on the ground. Not a lot, it's starting to melt off. We've been getting high above freezing during the day and freezing at night, so it's all good. So stay tuned. All right, so this is the trailhead here. This is what they call this an abandoned bridge. So we're going to hike across this bridge. It looks like it hasn't been used other than hiking for a while. What's that? Oh, Debbie's telling me this used to be the old Chileum Highway. And so this is what it used to be. Now it's just a walking trail. I can hear water down below. Must be a creek down here. I don't know which creek that is. And it goes down to a hatchery. So there's a hatchery down here I'll try to get a view of. But it's a nice little trail so far, just going across the bridge. Let's see if I can get a picture of the creek down there. That's the creek. And down there through the trees, I don't know, you can see there's a building down there, and that's the fish hatchery. And it's right on the Columbia River, or Lake Roosevelt, however you want to call it. So as soon as we get across the bridge, I'll do a little bit more videoing. All right, so we made it across the bridge. This is a paved path, because it used to be the old Chileum Highway. It's pretty wide open, still quite a bit of snow, so we're going slow. I got a walking stick for stability. I did bring some ice cleats to put on my shoes if it gets really bad, but it's not, so just going slow. The ice or the snow is pretty soft. It's not frozen right now because of the warm temperature, so it doesn't seem to be too bad. So, looks like a lot of footprints in the snow here, so it's a well-used area. So stay tuned. So we came in over there. That's the old Chileum Highway we walked in on, and this was somebody's field at one time. Here's an old piece of farm equipment. Probably hasn't seen the use in probably 80 years. Looks like some kind of a harrow, drag harrow, however you say it. So we're working our way over to the edge of this field to see if I can get some views of the Columbia. Here's a road right here. Goes right through there. So that's how we'll walk out. Go check that road out. The road less followed. See where it leads to. Not sure if you can make this out or not, but we got green grass coming up. We noticed in my field back home that things are getting warm enough during the day that the grass is starting to green up underneath once the snow melts off. So that's a good sign. Hoping that continues and we get some good feed for cattle this year. There's a way in the distance there, you can see the clouds and the mountains. See if I can get a better view here when we get to the edge of this road, see where it goes. All right, so we made it to this little vista here, and there's a nice place to have a picnic someday if you want. And there's supposed to be a signboard, I guess, but nothing on there. And here's a big cliff. You can see how far down the water is. It is rather low this time of year, which is normal. So this is the Lake Roosevelt, and there's somebody actually out there. I think they're kayaking. Let's see if I can zoom in. I don't know if you can see them or not because of the way the sun is. That's the other side over there. We actually have friends that live on top of that mountain right there. Can't remember what it's called, but they live up there. And right there where the water's coming across, that is where the Colville River comes and dumps into the Lake Roosevelt or Columbia River, or whatever you want to refer it to. And that's the mouth of the Colville River there. And then over here, all that land over there is where Old Kettle Falls, right there is where Old Kettle Falls used to be before they dammed up the river and moved the whole town to where it's at now. And it's where the Kettle Falls campgrounds are there. It's the boat launches there. You can rent houseboats from there. It's all part of the national parks. So in the summer when they open up, that's all part of national parks over there. And that land right there, that whole area, it's a huge park. So anyway, there is a trail behind me that goes down to the waterfront. Beautiful day out, sunny, calm winds as you can see. And there's a road that actually goes down. The road's right over here. There's the road, and it goes down to the water. So don't think we're gonna go down there though. Beautiful area, Northeast Washington State. So thanks for coming along. Tune in, see if there's more at the end of this. I'm not sure. I always just keep going. I'll video, then stop. It's like, oh, here's something interesting. Then I'll video some more. So, fish this area. There's some boats coming upriver, I see. Oh, that's a boat down there, not a kayak. So I must be fishing. I got one fisherman down there. There's the boat right there. Two guys on it, or two people. And there's a boat coming upriver right where that sun is hitting. You can see the boat there, hauling ass upriver. So, don't know what they're fishing for. Either trout that are holdovers, and they can be up to 2 pounds this time of year, or they could be going after the tiger muskie, which there's a bounty on them. I think they're $10 a head. If you catch a tiger muskie out here, they're trying to eradicate them and reintroduce salmon. They actually let some salmon loose here last summer and made a big deal of it because the Indians are trying to get them to come back upriver. So interesting times, interesting history here with the Indians. Oh, Debbie corrected me. I can't call them Indians. You got to call them Native Americans. Maybe you have to just call them natives. What do they call them? Aborigines. The Canadians call them Aborigines. So interesting. Got to be careful what you say apparently these days. Yeah, Debbie's gonna say, you're gonna get your channel pulled because you said Indian. Oh well. Lighten up, people. Natives, Aborigines, whatever. So, beautiful area. Somebody actually farmed this at one point before it was taken over by either the state or the feds. Alright, so we're back at the bridge. We walked in. From what we're told, this is a 9-mile loop. We're not familiar with this trail, so I'm not sure how the loop goes. So we walked out to the overlook that you saw earlier, and now we're walking back because we're not sure how or what trails or what roads to take. They're not real trails, they're roads. We did walk through somebody's field and found their farmhouse, so it wasn't that way. So anyway, round trip between my ankle and my hiking partner's knee, we did 1 mile, so not bad. Nice day to go for a walk. And if anyone who's local knows what creek this is, and it goes down to down there. You can see the building through the trees. That's the fish hatchery. I'm wondering if this is Sherman Creek, and maybe someone can comment on whether or not this is Sherman Creek that runs down to the fish hatchery. Let me know. Comment in the video. So anyway, I'm gonna tune out because we're back. So thanks for coming along our wanderings in northeastern Washington. Hope you enjoyed it, and safe travels, everybody.